All right, guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I'm just checking out to see if the DV lottery is out right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go with you through um, step by step to see how to be able to register for this. And I'll just go and open my Google and type or look up for that details. You can just say when is DV lottery. Lottery, then it'll bring you a bunch of things like now when is DV lottery 2025 registration starting. Then there's also 24 registration starting. So I just go with the first one. And tells you that the State Department began accepting online registration for the fiscal year 2025 diversity visa, which is DV lottery today on October 4th, which is today. No, 2023 at noon. So it means that it's already online and it's functioning, it's operational. But I guess the internet is clogged right now probably. So let's go in and try. So read through this. Don't just click anything you see there. Others are not. Read here. When you see like United States financial year 2025 diversity visa lottery, look at up here. HTTPS. You see this? That name there, fragment.com something. So when you click here, it takes you to that. So that is not the US official website. So you keep looking and you can see US Department of State.gov. Now this is the one. Now look, there are so many others you would click onto, but they're not really real. This is good. This is fine. It will take you straight through what you're looking at. Then this as well will take you directly. When you see a .gov, you know it is official. This will take you, let's go down, check. This won't take you, it brings you to cremalove.something.com. That won't take you. So many guys are here telling you how to do it. This is already 2025. How to do it. So that lady is on a YouTuber 6 days ago. So today is the day. Embassy.gov. If you navigate through this, you can find it. The diversity visa green card lottery. This is not it. Just takes you to another website. All right, let's go back and do our thing. I'm doing it direct on screen for you. So let's click here. So you see, it directly brings you to everything. So I would go to, like you see, DV 2025 instructions. So that will take you towards the instructions. I usually like shortcutting things so that I don't waste a lot of time. So when you read up here, it tells you our State Department website for the 2025 Diversity Visa Program. DV 2025 is now open. The entry submission period for DV 2025 is from 12:00 p.m. EDT GMT-4 on October. Those blah 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 blah. The entry form will only be available for submission during this period, and this period only. Entries will not be accepted. You understand? Like, entries won't be accepted after that period. So the period is usually 29 days to 30 depending on the calendar month. So like this one, it opened today 4th. By around November 9th sometimes, but at least by October 25th you should be done. So we'll go to the instructions. Are there, the photo examples. Now there are different kind of photo examples you have to take. This is where the challenge comes in from. Other people have different types of photos, but the American standard passport photo is different from other countries. So make sure you have the app that can resize that photo for you. And if that app can resize that photo for you, then you should be able to be good. The pictures appearing on on the computer is on the US visa website, so it means anybody can see them, they're public, so I won't worry about that. So this was just an example. It's showing you that when you upload, you see these almost look the same, but they're different sizes. So this is good, this is good, this is not, this is not, this is not. So so another option I can give you is to go to any photography studio that have those dimensions. So once you get there, you should be able to do your things right. So right about now, let's delve back. And if you're new to my channel is Dennis Alfred Eliao. If you haven't logged in yet, just Google Dennis, which is DENNIS Alfred. Then of course you'll see my last name appearing as Eliao. So you should be able to log in, subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you get these feedbacks right. So I'll be taking you through this on various occasion depending on how to do it. So let's go back to our thing. So you come here and begin your entry. Once you're beginning your entry, it will ask you to put all these characters as they appear in the picture. It's an authentication code. So we see there's a capital T4DA. So those will be in caps, all of them. So TD4 and A. Oh, sorry. This TD4A. So I'll submit that. So it says it's not the one, so that's where we mess. Now they give you a difficult one, man. So you can choose another one if that looks hard. Oh yeah, okay, so this is 5JAVTEBV. So it's 5, then J A V T E B and V. BV. So we'll submit that and see. So that one has passed. So I've been submitting for so many other people as well through my computer. So when you see anybody's name coming as a drop down, don't worry about it. So I'll use my name so that, and I'll put all of that. There's a lot down here, guys. So I'll use anybody's name, like last name can be Poco. I'll just do this, Poco. Then first name can be James. Then middle name can be letter B. If you don't have, just say no middle name. You click like no middle name. So you come to the gender, you can choose any gender of your choice. The month, date of birth, you have to put your date of birth. So I'm just gonna put like, okay, 10th. Then I'll put date of 5th, then a year of 1998. You'll enter your birth city. So this can be where you born, guys, like which birth city you are from. So I can say it tells you do not enter district, birth city. I'll say Enugu in Nigeria. And if you don't know it, just put unknown, click that box. Select country where you're born. I'll say Nigeria. Nigeria, which is there. I'll change this to Tanzania. And let's keep going. Country of eligibility. Your country of eligibility will normally be the same as your country of birth. So your country of eligibility is not related to where you live. If you are born in a country that is not eligible for DV program, please go to explanation of a country of eligibility to see if there is another option available in your case. Are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you were born? Yeah, you'll say yes. If not, you must enter the country from which you are claiming eligibility. So like, let's say you're staying in Mozambique and you were born of Tanzania, and that's why you click no and write down here Mozambique. Entrance photograph. So this is where the challenge comes. It tells you that photographs must be submitted at the time of EDV entry. Photographs that do not comply with the specifications, including but not limited to recency of the photos. Like recency means it should be about maybe 10 days ago. Must be taken in the last 6 months. Okay, gave you 6 months. Composition of the photos and unacceptable backgrounds are grounds for disqualification of the entire entry. Any manipulation of photographs that alters the facial characteristics is grounds for disqualification of the entire entry. See examples on the for example page. Please refer to the instructions for the 2025 Diversity Immigrant Visa Program DV25 for technical specifications and compositional specifications for the digital image. You will use one of the following methods to enter the image into EDV. Take a new digital image. Use digital scanner to scan recent photographs. So what I do usually for myself before I come here, I get an app. I'll get an app. There's an app that is able to help you resize. You can just look for any app that resizes pictures or photos. Get that app, resize your picture. Thereafter, send it to your email. After sending to your email, then you come here and choose new photo. You can download it from your email and it'll definitely come to your desktop. Once it comes to your desktop, you should be able to pick it from there and input it here. So once you've input that picture, I'll just show you an example with this one because this is my direct. I don't want you guys to. So I'll just choose any picture for purposes of denial and it'll show you that it just denied it. Okay, y'all, let's do this. So that's one picture. It's not a photo image for a human being, it's just buildings. So once I've chosen that and I tend to proceed and submit or validate, it won't accept. Okay, let's just assume that's a real picture that we've resized and it has met the diagonal dimensions that the US requires. Let's assume so. So going in care of, so the mailing address is usually very important. Most developed countries have mailing address. Like I have mailing address, my neighbor has mailing address, every other person that lives in the US do have mailing addresses. Now in Africa, we normally do not have that. So what I would advise, where you see there's optional, please don't bother yourself, just leave it there. So the mailing address, you'll just put any regular address of yourself. Like you can say like let's say in case of Tanzania it's 253 or 255. Let's say 255 Kigamboni Road, Kigamboni Road, Dar es Salaam, like in Dar. District or country of province or state, not really recommended, but you will just put, let's say, Mikocheni, something like that. Postal or zip code, you'll repeat the same 255 plus 255. Don't forget that. You'll just put that plus 255, then this one, so you come back and put plus 255. I hope that's already 14 minutes. It's going like so super quick. I'm gonna pause for you guys that right now so that you're able to move and see how it works. So we don't have zip codes. So country, you'll select and go back to say Tanzania. And that will be it. So we keep moving. Country where you live in today, you can still say Tanzania. This is Tanzania. Then the phone number, you can put your phone number plus 255, then 774, then 4352, something like whatever number. It's also optional. You don't need to put it anyways. Your email address is a must. I'm telling you, your email address is a must. So let's say Daudi M at zantel.com. So you say that, and you just need to type, don't need to copy, but for these purposes of training, I'll just copy and paste this. Fuck, it didn't take it. Okay, I'll just copy again and say copy and paste. So you see it has refused, so I'll just say Daudim, just Daudim. Don't mind about the uppercase it brings, that's how it does it things. It won't do it in small lower cases. And zantel.com. Of course, this will be rejected because it's just a sample. So it will ask a bunch of other things here. It will ask you, what is the highest level of education you have achieved as of today? Please do whatever you want to do, whether some university or university degree. Most Africans really study, but if you've not, if you're within this level, just do it. That's what they will admit you based on. Don't fabricate any documentation, because at the end of the day, they'll still find out that you fabricated so many things, and it's unlawful to do that in the United States. So make sure you don't fabricate no paper. So work with what you have. God will bless you the same way with what you have. So what is your current status of marriage? Are you married, unmarried, married, and my spouse is not a U.S. citizen or U.S. lawful permanent resident? What you're looking for right now is permanent residency. So it applies. You can see some people here, lawful permanent resident, LPR, divorce, widow. Don't worry, just put whatever it is. So I'll legally separated. Okay, when you say legally separated, you have to put other details. So let's say divorced, whatever the case may be. Legal separation is an arrangement, blah, 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 blah. Forget about that. Let's keep going. Number of kids, if you have kids, please do. Once you put like 4, or let's say 10 kids, and you can proceed. So now, after all these things we've done, I'll just want to make sure it's not more than 20 minutes of what we're doing. Part 1, entrant information. This is just a start of your DV lottery. Remember, it just started today, tonight, like started at midday on the 4th of October. And in America right now, we're on the 5th. So it started like in some other countries on the 4th. Today is on the 5th. So make sure that your name is clear. Like, don't miss no spelling. Your gender is clear, date of birth, city where you were born, and country where you're born, and country of eligibility. That is if you are applying from another country, and are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you're born? Then you say yes. Of course, you'll choose a country down here. What is this? Your country of eligibility will normally be the same as country of birth. Okay, yes. If it was different, then we would be able to do no, and it'll give you an option to drop down. But since it's the same one, we'll leave it at that. I'm trying to rush this so that I don't spend a lot of time explaining this. Entrant photograph. The photograph bit is what I told you. I hope I should be able to show you tomorrow how to download, what kind of app to download so that you're able to use it to resize. I'll also show you how to resize. I'll try that my best. I'll try. So here, the mailing addresses, say the first A, just forget A, then the other addresses are blah blah blah. Address line 1, put +255 or whatever you live, or if you don't have, just leave it vacant, or just write a place where you live. Anywhere within where you live is okay, because they won't even send any email any later to your address. They know those addresses, most of them don't exist, but they'll send you email. Make sure the email is correct. And make sure you don't forget your password. Record your password somewhere. And after you've done all this and you've printed your outcome, like the acceptance of the registration you've done, please save that like in 4 different points so that you don't forget. So after this, you'll do country where you live, Tanzania, phone number. It's optional if you don't want to know. Then, of course, come here to the email address. It has to be exact and to the point. There should be no spelling or misspelling in there. Then after that, the level of education, how far you went, what's your current marital status, then that is divorce or whatever it should be, the number of kids. At the end of the day, something will proceed. and the number of kids will be there, and you have to put them in detailed. So we'll continue with what we are doing, and it'll show you that at least one data validation error occurred on this page. Please scroll down to see the specific error messages. So that should be the, you know, the photograph. Okay, so these all others are fine. The only thing is the photograph. So this resizing is very important, guys. So if you following me very closely, please subscribe to my channel. I'll appreciate that, so that we proceed and do the thing right and you get it right. Please text me any information, any message if you're failing to go through, because I know the internet might be very, you know, weak right now because so many people are logging in, and tomorrow and 3 days after will be worse because everybody will want to catch the fast worm. So thank you for watching. I remain Dennis Alfred Eliao. That's my YouTube channel, DENNIS, and Alfred after. And when you do that, you should be able to see all my 3 names, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I take this very strongly, and thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. For those ones who haven't subscribed yet, please, you know, do your best, and let's link up together. Some of the things I'll be posting here so that you're ready to know. Tomorrow I'm gonna get you the app that should be able to resize your picture. You can even take your picture with a phone and you will be good to go. Thank you so much for watching. See you in my next episode.